Match 27 between Dhaka Capitals versus Sylhet Strikers, and we are live from 𝗬 𝗬𝗂𝗽𝐴 Stadium in Chattogram.
Let's have a look at the points table now, and Rangpur Riders have really asserted themselves, and in a way you feel that these two languishing at the bottom will try to get a win under their belt, and something to play for. There's still some outside chances for some of the teams in the middle to get to the playoffs, which is what they're targeting initially.
Well, I look at these guys arriving, and when you are at the bottom of the table, Shimon, it is about pride and it is about your own performance. So you can do all the training that you like, but it matters in the middle, as we can all appreciate. And I just think for these guys at the bottom, it really is about getting your act together.
Weather's been good in Chattogram, and it's absolutely pleasant once again this afternoon. Strong breeze coming in from the bay that'll make sure the players are kept nice and fresh on the field of play. So we played on pitch number 6 yesterday. We've moved 2 across, pitch number 4 today, and that means that that boundary is that much closer. But there is that breeze that I've mentioned, so the batters looking for boundaries there just need to bear that in mind. Let's take a closer look at the surface. It looks an absolute belter. Green grass, a well covering of it, and underneath a little bit of dryness, evidenced by the cracks that we see. But in the evening, it's something that's been apparent, is that that ball just skids on a little bit with a bit of dew, and it's made it a lot easier for the batters to play their strokes. I don't think there'll be too much in terms of spin for the batters to be concerned about as well. Now, the afternoon innings that have been played here at Chattogram so far, an average of 138. In the evening, an average of 176. So that's difference is the one that I've been trying to talk about. Ball coming onto the bat a little bit better, makes it easier for the batters to hit the ball down the ground and to the offside. Now let's just take a look at the scoring areas and the power play so far here in Chattogram. You can see that in the afternoon matches, batters scoring very heavily leg side. It means that the ball is not quite coming onto the bat. They're not able to play strong shots down the ground. In the evening, a little bit of dew, ball coming onto the bat, it makes it easier to play down the ground. You can see there's more boundaries there, as well as to the offside. So that's something to consider. Back to the pitch, it looks a really good one. We've seen evidence of the teams that are chasing here winning. I think this afternoon, you want to see what that team's got on the board for you to chase down and win the game.
𝗬𝗏𝗃 Khan was there for the flip of the coin, and Dhaka Capitals won, and they're batting first. And the Dhaka Capitals team coming up on your screens right now. There it is, the 𝗧 Just got a couple of changes. Muqidul Mugdo, Najmul Islam, Opu come in, and Chaturanga de Silva is off. And Munim Shahriar is also out. That's a bit of a surprise because he had a few runs, 52 in that match earlier against the same team. The Sylhet Strikers, 4 changes. Alamin Hussain, Shuman Khan, Samila Shinwari, and Tipu Sultan, and Reece Topley, Paul Sterling, Nihad and Nahid make way for those. What do you reckon about that?
Well,
4
again,
changes.
It underlines if you're not performing very well, you're going to...
Thank you very much, Shamim Chaudhary. Yeah, it's another marvelous Monday here at the 𝗬 𝗬𝗂𝗽𝐴 Stadium in Chattogram. 2 of the side struggling at the bottom of the table will face each other. Dhaka Capitals taking on Sylhet Strikers. Sun is out there and ideal conditions for T20 cricket. We are all set for an action-packed cricket. 2 sides lacks motivation. They will surely love to return to the winning ways. Both Dhaka and Sylhet Strikers struggling at the moment in this edition of the BPL. Sylhet winning 2, while Dhaka managed to win just 1 match so far in this edition of BPL. A moral booster for these 2 sides to get a win under their belt. Very good afternoon, Sir Curtly Ambrose. How are you?
Good afternoon, Mazza. Hello, everyone. But they're still in a competition and have to bring the best game to entertain the fans.
Tanzil Hassan Tamim, the in-form batter for Dhaka Capitals. The leading run getter as well for Dhaka. Good strike rate.
Bit close to you.
He's alongside the elegant Leighton Dash. Also scored 100 in this edition of BPL. Strike rate of 130 plus. His side will surely want him to score big in this game as well. Sylhet Strikers, on the other hand, Shuman Khan has got the new ball in his hand. 4 for 28. They made 4 changes in the side. 𝗬𝗺 coming into the side today. Ariful Haq, the skipper of Sylhet Strikers. Al-Amin, the fast bowler, 𝗬𝗺 Khan, Samiullah Shenwari and Tipu Sultan are the 4 changes for Sylhet Strikers. Dhaka made 2 changes. Mukidul and Nazmul Islam comes in place of Munim Shahriar and Chaturanga de Silva. Right, we are all set. First ball of the day.
Play.
𝗬𝗺 Khan comes down the track. Catch it was the call. Just fall short of the fielder at mid-on. Intent. Right at the first ball of the match, Sir Kirtley.
Intent is one thing, but reckless playing is another. That to me was reckless. First delivery. No one knows how the pitch is going to play. Batters need to give yourself a few deliveries, even all over. But he didn't wait, and he was very lucky not to have been caught at mid-on.
What a shot. What a shot. Will be cut off. You can see the confidence in Tanzid Tamim.
Now that was a better stroke, much more conventional cricket stroke.
T20 format helped the batters to play too many strokes, different strokes, right from the word go. We've seen how Tanzid Tamim had to come down the track of the first ball that he faced. Pulled it away. That sounded good. That sounded really good. Goes all the way for maximum. First 6 of the innings came off the bat of Tanzid.
Certainly was a good strike. Came out of what they call the sweet spot. And there was never any doubt it was going to go all the way. Now that only strengthens my point, Mazar. Stay and play conventional strokes, you can score just as quickly. No need to take unnecessary risks.
81 meters was the distance of the last 6 hit by Tanzid. 𝗬𝗺 Khan needs to adjust his length a bit. He's got fine leg up inside the circle, so does the third. Gives the charge again. 𝗬𝗺 Khan followed the batter this time.
Bit close to you.
𝗿𝗺𝗚 will face his first delivery. The second highest run getter for Dhaka with 253 runs, including 100 and a 50 with a strike rate of over 155. Thing is, for Dhaka Capitals, they were not able to perform collectively as a unit. Zaman is in the field as a substitute of Al-Amin Hussain, who hurt himself during the warm-up. 𝗿𝗺𝗚 also gets off the mark.
Decent looking surface. Pitch number 4. There's some grass on it. We've seen that throughout the games here. Very much butter friendly.
Looks to be a good surface. Offline, down the leg side, pulled it away. Protection in the deep for 𝗬𝗺 Khan. Will get a single. 11 of the first over for Dhaka Capitals. Left arm seamer, Ruel Mia. He's got the new ball in his hand. Bowled well in this tournament. Got that variation. Started off with a gentle loosener. 𝗂𝗪𝗓 𝗂𝗪 might feel he missed out on that one, Sir 𝗫𝗧𝗧.
Had the width, but just couldn't manage to get a bat on it. 𝗂𝗪𝗓 in the attack. Good delivery. Came back in sharply to 𝗃𝗃, but no harm done. You know, we spoke about these two teams, how they are struggling in this edition, languishing bottom of the standings. That could have easily gone on to the leg stump. I can't say for sure I know how they feel, because lucky enough for me, when I played, I was never at the bottom of the standings. So I can't say I know how they feel, but it can be a good feeling.
Motivation. Need a lot of motivation, both on and off the field, both the teams. Roll of the fingers by 𝗂𝗪𝗓. Will come up with those slowers and cutters, and he's got a very good Yorker as well, 𝗂𝗪𝗓. From Sri Mongol. As today, Mohammad Kamruzaman, the on-field umpire, he's alongside his partner, Morshed Ali Khan Shuman, former left-arm seamer from Bangladesh. And we have got Tanvir Ahmed, as the TV umpire today. Good delivery. Salim Shahid, obviously the match referee for this game. Once again, change of pace, Sir 𝗫𝗧𝗏. We've seen this change of pace early on in this innings. There is a reason, Sir 𝗫𝗧𝗏. The average first innings score in Chattogram so far is 148. Compared to the night games, it's 191. So the wicket seems to be a bit slow in the day games.
You're spot on there, Azhar. Lot slower in the day. Ball doesn't come on to the bat the way the batters would have liked. It's difficult for stroke play, unless you over-pitch, of course. But once you hit on a good length, just short of a good length, more often than not, bowlers will pose some problems. Obviously, if you get too close to the batter, you will go. Too short and wide, you could go. A little bit challenging in the day games for the batters.
Been a very good over so far from 𝗂𝗪𝗓. 2 coming from it. Last ball of the over. Down the leg side. He won't be happy. He should have finished that nicely.
Just a little bit offline that time. But it's still a very, very good over. Only 3 runs conceded, including that wide.
Yeah, you can see there's 2 fielders outside, both on the square. With offered, not the best of timing. The bottom edge, will only get a single. Nevertheless, a very good over from 𝗂𝗪𝗓. Just 4 from it. Dhaka, 15 without loss. Out of 3 matches here. Again, roll of the fingers, but 𝗃𝗪𝗓 𝗂𝗪𝗓 stood his ground. What a shot! He is looking terrific today. With that in front of square, Sir 𝗫𝗧𝗏.
Good strike. Makes you wonder why ever so often he keeps charging down the track when he can stand there and play those types of strokes. That was very well played.
I think it's a better idea for a batter to stood his ground rather than just going after the batter coming down the track. We have seen him going down the track in the previous over. Nicely played, in control. Pace and control will be the key for the batters, especially in the first game, Sir Curtly. We have seen Tino also mention the fact that the batters tend to score more runs square of the wicket in the day games, while in the night matches, with the dew factor comes into play, the wicket gets better, so the batter tends to play down the ground. These are the adjustments the batters need to make. Got away on that one. Shuman Khan. Fine leg was inside the circle.
Return. Return.
Decent start for Dhaka Capitals. They've won the toss and decided to bat first. Protection in the deep. Only a single. Don't want to bowl that wide. Need to bowl a little bit straighter. And on that good length, just short of a good length.
Tanzit Tamim is now the leading run getter, 326. Surely look to cash in his form in favor of his side. Dhaka Capitals was searching for that win. Vijay scored 100 on the other day. Played straight to the fielder. Offside packed field for Shuman Khan. At the last time these two teams faced each other, Sylhet strikers go on to win by 3 wickets. It was a high-scoring encounter, Sir Curtly, where Dhaka posted 193 for 6 and Sylhet go on to chase that target with 8 balls to spare, losing 7 wickets. It was a very good game.
Something for the Capitals to think about. And that's gone. High and hard over, short third man into the boundary, goes for 4. Width was an offer. And once you go and you go hard, anything is possible. 3 overs gone. Dhaka Capitals 27 without loss.
2 wins in 7 matches. Dhaka just 1 win. 8 games. Going through a terrible season. Dhaka Capitals and also Sylhet strikers need that motivation. And this could be a motivation for Dhaka Capitals. Last ball of the previous over with offered was too full. Short third inside the circle. Tanzit Tamim went hard at it. Tipu Sultan, the left arm spinner, comes in, makes into the playing 11 today.
Bowling kar, shoot jayega, shabash.
Best of 3 for 20.
Tipu, you are the best, you are the best.
Yes, you are the best, says the wicket keeper.
Very good,
bowled.
top class, top
Nicely
class.
bowled.
This is going to be interesting because the slow nature of the pitch.
Shabash, shabash, khub
The
bhalo,
left
khub
arm
bhalo.
spinner in
Shabash,
Sultan
Tipu.
in the attack. Just has
Shabash,
to
Tipu,
vary
shabash.
his pace. Keep it nice and slow for the most part.
1-1.
So the batter will have to really hit it as opposed to give them any pace to work with. So far, he's doing a decent job.
Liton Dash. Had a chat with him just before the game, Sir Curtly, with Liton. It's important for him that he said that to have a relaxed mindset. He's gone through a lot in the recent times, been dropped from the Bangladesh team for the Champions Trophy.
Shabash.
Scored 100 after that. Quicker this time.
Shabash, Tipu, very good, very good,
Sultan.
Tipu.
It's
Super.
been a very good over
save,
so
good
far.
save. Shabash, Tipu, shabash.
Tipu Sultan making his BPL debut today. Hails from Khulna.
ভালোটা কর, শাবাশ, মনোযোগ দিয়ে।
Catch it was the call. Played that down the ground, an easy catch in the end by skipper 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃. And look at the celebration. Maiden BPL wicket for the left-arm spinner Tipu Sultan.
What an introduction for the debutant. Snatching his first BPL wicket, that of 𝗃𝗃. Trying to go big, didn't get the distance. And look how cool he was. Our full that long on. Took it quite comfortably. And Tanzin Hassan innings has come to an end. He's gone for 22. Dhaka Capitals 28 for 1.
Dhaka Capitals lost the in-form batter Tanzin Tamim. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃 comes in at number 3. Maiden BPL wicket for Tipu Sultan. How does it feel, sir, to pick up your first wicket in any competition or any format?
It's a feeling you can't describe. Trust me.
Dot ball to end the over. End of a successful over from Sultan. A wicket and just 1 run from it. Dhaka 28 for 1. That's the wicket. Just touching that point, Sir Curtly. Can you recall your first wicket in international cricket?
Of course. It took me 3 deliveries to get my first ODI wicket, because I made my debut before West Indies playing ODIs first before test matches.
Who was the batter, sir?
The Pakistani opening batter, legendary. Just trying to remember now.
𝗿𝗏𝗃𝗃 Anwar?
No. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 Raja. Is he going to go for... Yes! The ball wins. The ball... Oh, dear. Oh, my. Look at that. The ball wins the race, and that was very acrobatic by the fielder to clear the boundary signboards.
Shinwari, the fielder. A valiant effort in the end. Bit of footwork, but he does well to do that. Yeah, pretty acrobatic. Why not?
You know for sure, if that was our fellow commentator, Danny Mawson, he would have crashed into those signboards, wouldn't he? Yeah, but my first ODI wicket was the great 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 Raja. Took me 3 deliveries.
Tossed up delivery again by Jones, teasing Liton Das.
I was very, very nervous. I was on debut, of course. First delivery, he punched it for 2 runs. Second delivery, punch it for 2 more. Oh, that was a free hit. A full toss and was banged away over deep wicket for 6. Got the treatment, poor delivery.
That was served onto the plate for the batter to go for that 6er. Easy pickings. Bowling inside the power play with those juicy full tosses. A gift for the batter. Change of field. Mid-on goes back. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 comes inside the circle. Finds the gap again. Was on the shorter side. Tried to overcompensate that one, but Liton Das was equal to the task.
Managed to split both fielders. It wasn't that bad a delivery, to be fair to Jones, but Liton Das is in good form. And look at the placement between 2 fielders. He's not happy, Jones.
Things are looking really easy for Liton Das.
And just to finish the story, Maza, is that after I was very nervous. First 2 deliveries, first and second deliveries, 2 runs each, so 4 off 2 deliveries. And then inside edge onto his stumps from the 3rd delivery to give him my first wicket. Then I said to myself, man, this is easy. I can do this. And then a couple of weeks later, I made my test match debut against the same Pakistan. And Mudassar Nazar was my first victim.
outstanding. I grew up watching you play, Sir 𝗏𝗧. It's an honor sitting beside you. Swept that away. Once again, we'll get that boundary. This time it's 𝗏𝗧 who gets off the mark with a boundary to end the over. 19 coming from this over. Dhaka 47 for 1 after 5.
A bottom of the table clash is nicely poised at the moment. Dhaka Capitals winning the toss, batting first. 47 for 1, make it 48 for 1. Last ball of the previous over of Aaron Jones. Good sweep shot by 𝗏𝗧. Man from Namibia loves to play the sweep, the conventional sweep, the slog sweep, the reverse. He's got a promotion at number 3. He must be looking forward to have a longer hit in this service. That's another good shot. 𝗵𝗺 𝗚𝗏𝗏 pitching it short, quicker. And with that boundary, brings up a 50 for Dhaka Capitals. After to you, Mr. Ali Khan.
A very good afternoon, Maha, and good afternoon all. Puts it away. Just enough width for him to go square in the wicket on the offside. And he races to the boundary. Touch short. Already have a wicket in the bag. 𝗵𝗺 𝗚𝗏 making debut.
That's nice, much better. Yeah, 𝗵𝗺 𝗚𝗏 looks like a bowler who likes to push it through quicker. And when you do that against the left arm, it's important to bowl wicket when you have mid-wicket and long on as your two fielders outside the circle. All fielders in the offside, saving the single, hugging the 30 yards. That's much better. Ball into his field. Impressive debut by young Sultan.
Yes, he's looked good. He's looked decent. Important to start well, and he has done that. Up against some quality player. Now he's going to bowl to Lithun Kumar-Darcia. I know he's been off colour, but of late he's shown some really good batting.
We often speak about players trying to prove themselves when they get dropped. When it comes to Lithun Das, there's nothing to prove. He's just going through a slump. And any player, when it comes to cricket or any sport, you go through that slump. How you come back out of that slump shows how great you are, how determined you are. End of the power play, 53 for 1. With the signal by the umpire. End of the power play. Brings in Afghanistani professional Samiullah Shinwari. Leg spinner, can hit the long ball. Handy all-rounder in T20 cricket. Is it straight? Is it pitching inside the line? It is, and the umpire gives it out. And straight away, Lithun Das, the non-striker, signals to the umpire that he wants to have a look.
TV umpire director, we have a clear CV for LBW. Given out. I have checked it. It's a fair delivery. Move on to Fountain, please.
Here it is. 3.
Fountain coming up. So ball pass very close to the bat. Can I have ultras, please?
Here it is, sir.
Order is coming up. Flat line, move forward. Move forward. Flat line when ball pass the ball. Can I have a ball tracker?
Building. Here it is.
Original decision out. Pitching in line, impact outside. Wicket missing. Go back to on field. Stand by, Mac. You have to change your original decision. You are on the screen.
We had the doubt whether it was pitching in line, it is turning too much. Third umpire has made the decision. Good review by 𝗏𝗺𝗃𝗃𝗃 at the non-strikers, and he's the one who wanted to go upstairs straight away.
Yeah, he spoke about him, 𝗏𝗺𝗃𝗃𝗃. We know that Tanzit Hassan is the leading run scorer for Dhaka Capital, but he's not far behind. He scored 253 runs at a strike rate of 155. So he's coming back to really good touch. We know form is temporary, class is permanent. And he's got a lot to prove, not to anybody else, but to himself, to get an opportunity to bat and bat well. Scores of 70 odd and 100 already in the bag for him in this edition.
Shot. Unlucky, I could say. If he had found that gap between fine leg and square leg, he had four written all over it. 𝗏𝗺𝗃𝗃𝗃 just have to play. Classy enough player. Straight away after getting dropped, scored 100 up in Sylhet. Keep playing, you'll be okay. It's deep square leg in place and straight at its throat. 𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃 cannot believe his luck. He smashed it. Unfortunately, only found the fielder behind square.
And the moment he took that wicket, the reaction from the bowler, Shinwari, straight away he flexed his muscles. Yes, it was there to be hit out of the ground, but just couldn't get the timing. It's straight into the hand. There you go. Yep. Why not? It's a good wicket. It's an important wicket. 𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃 has to go. Gone for 9. 53 for 2.
2 wickets down for Dhaka Capitals. 53 for 2. And in comes Mosadiq Hassan. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 was very unlucky. I thought he struck it well. Did not move at all, I guess. Probably a couple of feet. Straight down the square leg's throat. Any other day would have gone for a maximum. Not today for 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Sylhet strikers, rightly so, will be elated because Shinwari, more like a part-time spinner, he picks up a big one. Oh, beaten. Lovely plays, turn, pace. Good start. Mosadiq Hussain at number 4. And certainly improve on the strike rate as well as the average, but he's a useful batter.
After that record-breaking win, a lot of records were shattered. Highest total on all of BPL, the highest opening partnership, and that too for any wicket. Because they keep losing wickets like this. Oh! Not an easy catch. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 moving to his left. He could have picked up another one. Really good over. He'll pick up a couple of runs. 55 for 2.
To be laid. The massive opportunity for Sylhet strikers missed out in the last over. Mosadiq Hussain trying to go over long off. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 did cover the distance, but got to do the basics right. Both hands are full. The gun fielder, lots of energy in the field, but sometimes when you don't do the basics right, the best could hurt as well.
And he's taken some lovely catches in the deep. Maha, you're spot on. He's been outstanding as a fielder, especially in the deep. Should have got a little bit closer. Would have made life a little bit easier. Back in the attack. Yeah, just going back to Dhaka Capitals after that massive win, then they really didn't do much in that last match against Fortune Borishal. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃 is the new bowler. And in that particular match, Dhaka Capitals also batted. They won the toss and batted, but in the end, they scored only 139, getting bowled out in 19.3 overs. Tanzit Hassan Tamim scored 62, an impressive 62 of 44, but nothing much from the rest.
It's a good start by 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃, holding that in between length. And Mosadiq Hussain maybe got a promotion at number 4 to try be a bit attacking. Sabir Rahman can play that anchor role when needed. But I reckon 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃 is going to be very, very important for Dhaka Capitals. So I feel he has to play the anchor role, try and bat at least in about the 18th, 19th over. the next side. Wide been called by the umpire, and then also batsman exchanging for a single as well. Spinner's good length in this surf especially. This is the third game happening, has been lots of wickets. 22 wickets to be exact. And 4 to 5 meter length, 𝗃𝗃. The in-between length, some turns, some goes with the arm. So anyone watching the opposition who's playing in the evening, Chittagong Kings, Durbar Rajshah, they be taking notes because they are playing on the same surface.
A spinner's wicket on pitch 4. You were talking about there's good length between 4 and 6 meter. And they're not afraid to toss it up because there is a bit of a purchase.
Slow ball. Good stuff by Arifullah. Ball into his field. Trying to damage the control. When it comes to Litton Das, I mean, he is someone that would probably want to bat on and on. Try and get the 160, 170, which we feel is a bare minimum on this pitch.
Yeah, altogether 33 wickets have been taken by the spinners at this venue this edition. And pacers are even better in terms of picking up wickets. Pick up a single. 45 wickets for pacers, 33 wickets for spinners. So there is something for bowlers here to extract, and if you can pitch it in the right area, and you need to be a little bit clever in terms of taking the pace of the ball. It has to be well disguised. There has to be a bit of a surprise factor, and if you can do that, then you will trouble the batters.
Certainly, the Chattogram Stadium holds the reputation of fast bowlers getting more wickets. This BPL, they're maintaining that as well. 62 for 2. The home side will be on action. Chittagong Kings, it will get filled up. Moment building up since the first ball. The crowd has definitely built up. Shinwari into his second over. Picked up the wicket of 𝗃𝗧 in his first. Down the track. Long off in place. And takes it easily. A juicy full toss does the job for Shinwari.
Yeah, poor shot from Mosaddek Hussain. He'll be kicking himself because, as you said, a low full toss needed to get the treatment. And all he managed to do is hit in the direction of that fielder at long off, where Aaron Jones takes it. Yeah, just got from the bottom part of the bat and knew he was in danger because he just walked back when he hit that shot. Nicely taken in the air. So another wicket to Shinwari. Mosaddek Hussain goes for 4. Dhaka 62 for 3. 2 for 2. Yeah, this has given a little bit in favor of spinners, especially at this venue, the 𝗃𝗃 Stadium. Sabir Rahman has already played a very quick fire knock, but he needs to make sure that he stays around. Slip in place, good move.
For this game, Sylhet strikers are going spin heavy. They have dropped Reece Topley to the bench, only playing with 3 overseas professionals. Tanzim Hassan Shakib, the star fast bowler, is nursing an injury. No risk being taken with him. So it's important the spinners does the job in the middle overs. Sabir Rahman, very good strike rate, 198. Give yourself a little time. I reckon in this pitch, there's plenty of runs to be made for Shabir. Oh, beaten. This is where Shinwari, Jones, young man Sultan on debut. Important that middle overs, they pick up wickets in regular intervals. Keep the check on the run rate.
Good bowling, good bowling.
Have a look at that turn. So what they're thinking, a bit of a yes and no. Could have been a single, but in the end, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 says no. It's a good work from the bowler.
Yeah, the whole legs of Shinwari does the job this time. His own bowling, look at him sprint across. Slight hesitation. Litton Das did not want to take that risk.
One.
Bowling wicket to wicket on a very good length.
Yeah, 𝗵𝗵𝗃 smashed an unbeaten 82 of 33 deliveries, which was against Chittagong. Since then, he's made a scores of 23, 7 not out, and 10. So he's due for a big one here. But the ball doing that much, especially for the spinners, is not going to be easy scoring quickly. Another good over comes to an end, 64 for 3.
𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 bowling those gentle leg cutters. Kumar does. He has a different mindset, a body language today. He understands 3 wickets has fallen. There's no way he can take a risk. Sabir Rahman, if he can get himself in, probably for about 10 deliveries, he can go big. This is where the communication becomes very, very important.
Also important for them to decide who are the bowlers they need to target. We've seen the spin. It's quite turning. And when the bowlers do tend to take the pace off the ball, if you are a seamer, it can get difficult. So you've got to be spot on. Important for someone like 𝗏𝗏 𝗂𝗃𝗃. Now that he's got a bit of a start here, 25 of 22. Not a great start, but he's got a start. So he's got to cash in and capitalize and ensure that he bats through this innings. So the longer he bats, better for his team to get a decent total on the board. So far, so good.
Getting through some cheap overs here, 𝗂𝗃𝗃. He understands both these players are not taking any risks, just going through the motions. I would like to see Tipu Sultan back in the attack, simply because 2 right-handers at the pitch, especially Sabir Rahman, has not got himself yet. That's a couple of overs, because next in 𝗃𝗃𝗃. Pretty sure against 𝗃𝗃𝗃 will not operate Sultan. It's the best time to get the young man in.
And also look at that last graphic right at the bottom of the screen. 26 balls since the last boundary. So drying up the boundary, which will give them some sort of pressure for sure. Because they cannot go on just looking to rotate strike and pick up singles, because they're only going at less than 7 runs in an over. To be able to convert this start, maybe the next half, fine, play this over and have a bit of a chat between these two and decide, okay, who's going to go against which bowler.
They're pretty sure chats will happen only among these two players. When 𝗃𝗃𝗃 comes, if the left-arm filler bowls, there's no chat. He's going big. Slow ball. A dot delivery to end the 10th over. 68 for 3.
Good ball.
68 for 3, going 6.8. It's not a very healthy position for the Dhaka Capitals, but these two in the middle very capable of going deep into the innings. Sabir Rahman is very, very watchful. Shinwari, well, he's been exemplary, hasn't he? 2 for 5. Trying to get into position early. Play a big shot. Hasn't really had that success. 30 balls since the last boundary. Danny Morrison, not the ideal position to be in.
No, it's a tricky position, isn't it? 69 for 3. To be mindful. Sounds out of a little bit of a hole here.
Well, he's trying to find that gap and does. So that leaves some nerves. Dog sweep. Maybe reached for it a little bit, but eventually got that gap after 21 deliveries. That will come as some relief.
Boundary after 30 balls. Wow. It's somewhat stagnant. But yeah, look, hats off and kudos to the bowlers. Young Sultan. Seen a bit of him, Jammers, over time.
Just going back to previous commentators, Fawaz Maroof was saying Tipu Sultan would be it'll be right to use him at this time. Two right-handers playing, just ball gripping a little bit, encourage the young man. That boundary earlier in the innings might just have triggered something for 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃𝗃 anyway. Shabir Rahman very capable of hitting the big balls, but allowed to do so. He's just chopped that away into the deep for a single. A better over with the bat, 7 from that, 75 for 3.
It is for Litton, isn't it? Because he's now faced 27 balls, he's got 31, he's set now, and he's a young fella. Like this, in terms of having the right-hander there, crease.
Well, Tipu Sultan is back. He had a good start, young man on debut. Content on just rotation of the strike, not really intent on the big shots. You know, the youngsters come in, he might want to upset his rhythm a bit, trying to be a little proactive, take him on.
Good conditions, day conditions. We've talked about this with the spinners in terms of them being able to grip the ball so much better than at night. Dryness in the surface, just that bit more. Beating sun. Local time 2:25. Healthy little breeze, and I don't think it was that hot. You and I down in the pre-show, it was a nice little breeze, wasn't there?
There's a lovely breeze coming on, quite strong too at that point in time. Some relief to the batters and the fielders. I just don't understand the manner in which they're playing at the moment. There have been opportunities, they were just content to rotate the strike. The bowler won't mind it. Ariful Haq won't mind it at all. Content to contain at the moment. Dhaka not looking to break the shackles. Once again, more of the same.
Keep our hand.
Now you mentioned 8s or 9s and 10s. Got to go past 150, certainly.
Good bowling, Tipu.
𝗂𝗶𝗃, the man with the eyes. Can they light up and fat a few?
Not allowed to. This is very good from the young man. Given away only 5 runs. After 12, it's 80 for 3. Too many dot balls, 31 of them, 30 singles. Well, just the 3 sixes so far. That's why they're really going at 6.67 runs. 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃𝗃, well, been very impressive. You'll notice that the wicket balls are a little faster, a little quicker through the air. And this is the one. A couple of wicket balls which are, well, this one's a low full toss. It was faster. It was straight down the throat of Jones. And now, maybe trying to make a move.
It's 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃 just ripping a few, trying to get a couple to go after straight. He's got 2 for 12. About that catch from Aaron Jones. You and I spoke at the pre-show. They've certainly got the arsenal. Strikers. 𝗵𝗫𝗄𝗃, an overseas star. Aaron Jones is another overseas star. Dhaka Ali, he's smashed a few, isn't he? He's a big one. Sort of form, isn't he, Dhaka Ali?
Yeah, both Zakir Hassan and Dhaka Ali have been very good with the bat. Really belt the ball about. But men in the middle with the bat now, Shabir Rahman, Liton Kumar Das, need to get that belting going. 87 kilometers per hour when he got the wickets, and the other deliveries were just around the 81 mark. Right, that is what's needed. Enough of waiting around. Got that short pitch delivery and he tonked it away for the maximum.
Yeah, got one in his areas, did 𝗂𝗶𝗃. A bad drag down from 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃. They're way too short. Crazy. Just came out of the hand wrong. Yeah, just a drag down. Served up on a silver salver.
And accepted gratefully. There you see the distance, 86 meters that was. Now the shots are flowing, but he's a tad annoyed with himself, really shaving to play it straighter and finding the fielder in the covers. The intentions and the change of gears, pretty evident. Oh, juicy full toss. That done better. His eyes lit up, but the timing was a little all right.
Got to be mindful of some of those, don't you? How often you see them belted down the throat of a fielder on the fence. Yeah, it's already happened today. It's happened numerous occasions over the years. Feel better off it, and Lytton just said, yep, just gonna go downtown and keep it simple.
Well, we're asking for the big shots, and they're coming in this over. The finish with the flourished over with the maximum. After 13, it's 96 for 3. The big over is 1 of 19 from Aaron Jones, and this last one, 16. Samuel Leshenwari. Need more of that. This is the last ball of the previous over. It's the slog sweep. Really played wonderfully well by 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃. If he goes at this same vein, well, they might get those runs that we're talking about.
Well, let's see what he's got. 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 at first now, good stuff. Once again, the left-handedness to the fore. Bowlers, that is. Captain's well protected. UV factor, isn't he? Got his war paint on, and he's ready to rumble.
Well, he needs to rumble. Hasn't been very good in the recent past with the bat. Oh, that's a wild swing. Kept a tad low, and it's a slow delivery, intelligently bowled by 𝗼𝗺𝗃𝗃.
Yeah, indeed. Like that. It'll change up, and again, you'll see more of it because of the day game, and just that little bit of grip. Mentioning this, bowlers can hold on to the ball that much better. Just fiery fellow in 𝗂𝗶𝗃𝗃. Likes to be positive, doesn't he?
Wow, what about that? That even foxed the keeper. Kept solo, bounced in front of him, hit him just in the unprotected part, just over the knee. It'd be very painful.
Come on, Ronnie. Gloves on, and so yeah, get another little cutter. It bounces awkwardly. Let's have a look. Oh, I got a bit of the pad. Come on, son. Oh.
Must be getting sweaty out there. Sun is beating down. The temperature is increasing. What needs to increase is the run rate, which is still around 7.26. Awkward. It hasn't been easy for the batters to negotiate this young man, 𝗼𝗺𝗃𝗃.
Yeah, I like what I see with 𝗼𝗺𝗃𝗃. So does he. Very excited about 𝗼𝗺𝗃𝗃, aren't you? Stuff. Got some lovely cutters, changes of pace, which is the order of the afternoon. Let the batters get used to your pace, and is the change of angle enough? Gone for half a dozen. He's bowled 10 deliveries.
Top class bowling, very sensible. Reading the wicket, bowling accordingly. Oh, he cuts that away. Can't find that gap around the backward point area. This again is going to be a little frustrating, just the 3 runs, 5 deliveries.
Here, 𝗂𝗶𝗃𝗃. See, just looking at the field. Here is the field set. Men on the onside, back in the deep. Just had a little look peep on that offside as well. 99 for 3. Can he cash in with the last ball?
No, he can't. All he can do is scramble across for a single, but then again, might get another run. The 100 comes up at the end of the 14th over. It's 101 for 3. Going the other way. 6 overs left. 101 for 3. 𝗵𝗺 throws his bat at it. There is a chase on. They're going to get a couple of runs. Once again, not really getting hold of that.
It's those hands, isn't it? Both these players, wonderful hands through the ball.
Well, another wonderful addition here is the Mugdha corner in partnership with Pushti Drinking Water. BCB has installed free water kiosks around the stadium, named in honor of Mir Mugdha, who gave his life while helping others during the July-August uprising. And it's a beautiful initiative that combines purpose with the legacy.
Good, Sabash.
3 runs so far in the 15th over. Something's got to give. They've got to take a few chances now. Shabir Rahman, 24 of 20. Well, he tried it, but he's beaten all ends up. Very clever from young Tipu Sultan. Just heard that death rattle behind him.
Ah, love it. This young fellow, the deception, and that flight and guile. Drags this one down. It's a faster one, so he's beaten for pace. The others have been that much more flighted. This is almost 90 clicks. The first ball of the over was down at 84. So 𝗂𝗶𝗃, well, he can't convert, gets a start, gets out for 24. And the Capitals, 104 for 4.
Well, they've got the skipper in the middle, and is the reason why. The spinners are getting all the wickets, all the 4 wickets that have fallen. That was a quicker one, as Danny said, and he was just having a wild swing at it. Just playing it over the line of the ball and went and hit timber. Oh, he's been very impressive, this young man. Sara Pereira needs to get his act together. He hasn't been very successful. We know his attitude. He wants to go very early in the innings with the big shots. Oh, there's going to be down the leg side with a wide.
Yeah, young Sultan is going to be confident, but a little nervous too. He's up against Sara Pereira, and he knows what Pereira is very capable of. Interesting little duel.
Oh, once again, you're right. I think it's just playing on his mind. But you can't be thinking, you can't be overawed by the opposition or think of who is batting. You just stick to your lines and lengths. You've done so well so far.
Yeah, play the man, not the reputation. All that experience and those sorts of things, because one down. Thinking it 2. It's never there. Quick outfield this Shammers, isn't it? With all the dry weather around.
Yeah, it's super fast, and there's value for your shots. Once you're past the 30-yard circle, it's racing away to the boundary. But the score 107 for 4, it reminds me of the match yesterday, 121 for Chittagong Kings, which was overhauled. It was tough for the batters. But then, on the same track, over 400 runs in the evening game. Oh, that's a wide, signaled by the umpire, and they've taken a run too.
Yeah, third one of the over. It's losing a little shape here, young Sultan. Oh, great figures, 2 for 20. He's got 2 to go. He really just wants to close this spell out now.
Sara Pereira eyeing the field. Now there's a fielder from deep cover brought into the 30-yard circle. Oh, good bowling. Excellent stuff from the young man. Kept his cool.
I'd like to see that golf shot come out from Pereira. Let's have the one wood, Tashara.
Oh, not again. It's down the leg side once again. Losing it, the young man, under a bit of pressure because of the 𝗂𝗏 reputation, I suppose.
Yeah, a little bit of that. Maybe just thinking I'm in a hurry to get this done, get the spell done. 4 overs, 2 for 22, but really that should go against the bowler, shouldn't it? He bowled the thing. Extras.
Luton swings it to the boundary. That was a loose delivery down the leg side. Spoils his analysis, but he's done reasonably well. That is the end of the 15th over. Dhaka 115 for 4.
Back a punch in the last 5 overs of the innings. Last ball of the previous over was a long hop. 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗀 cashed onto it. Will surely look to score some runs in the back end of the innings. I'm joined by my good friend from Zimbabwe, Tino. Good afternoon, Tino.
Afternoon, Maza. Yeah, afternoon, all of those that have tuned in. You're spot on. I don't think that they would want anybody else at the crease at this stage. If anything, they would have wanted the partnership to probably be a little bit more than it is. But they are set up to put together a decent first innings total here.
Right adjustment at the field. Short third goes back. 2 fielders patrolling the boundary on the onside square. Deep square leg and deep mid wicket on also. There's a long on in place. Hurried on to him, 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗀. Played that pull. Reaches to 45.
And that delivery slightly full to be able to execute the pull shot comfortably, and that's why he ended up really just getting the bottom edge.
Poor delivery. Thisara Pereira just looking to rotate the strike at the moment. Right, let's not forget the zero-wedge zone at the Eastern Gallery of 𝗃 𝗏𝗃𝗃 Stadium, Chattogram, in collaboration with the Ministry of Environment. This initiative promotes eco-friendly practices to safeguard our planet. Additionally, BCB has partnered with the social enterprise 𝗶𝗺𝗏𝗃 for waste management and recycling during the tournament. In Sylhet alone, they collected around 320 kg of recycled waste in just 3 days. Wide given.
Double bouncer. Yeah, such a wonderful initiative, isn't it, from Bangladesh Cricket Board.
Wayward again. We've seen quite a lot of wides even in the previous over. Also a bye. This must hurt Sylhet strikers.
It's been 14 extras, including that wide in the innings. And that's 2+ overs that you've given to the opposition to face some more. Just cannot afford that.
keeping things slow. Shuman Khan makes into the playing 11 today. You know, being a batsman's perspective, 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 batted right from the opening with Tanzil Tamim. He was hit there till the 16th over now. He's on 45. What is going on to his mind at the moment?
Yeah, what Liton will be thinking is, I've taken up a fair bit of time, even though he's still got a half-decent scoring rate. 45 and 37 balls, but he'll be thinking he's got to bat all the way through to the end. He'll be hoping that he can put together a partnership and get a cameo support from Thisara Perera, which we know he's very capable of.
Controlled shot. Intentionally played. Oh, 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃, that was elegant.
Wow. This is by no means a half volley, no means a delivery that should be dispatched for 6 over the bowler's head. It's not even length. Yeah, 6 runs. Straight into the boundary advertising. And that takes 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 to 50.
That's his second 50 this season. Scored 100 as well. Been in terrific touch. That's his 14th BPL 50 overall. Good cricket. Single to finish the over. Big one for Dhaka. 15 coming from it. They are 129 for 4. Also time for the strategic timeout. Prolific run scorer as well for Bangladesh over the years. It's going through a tough patch with the national colours, but in this BPL, it's looking really good. But at the moment, Dhaka Capitals would want him to stay till the 18th or maybe 19th over, Tino. New batter, never easy for them to hit.
Oh, now that's gone through the keeper and it's going to go to the boundary for 𝗵𝗺𝗽𝗍. I'll be disappointed with that. He expected the ball to bounce a little more, but he's got to get his body behind the ball.
Not a regular wicket keeper, Ronnie Talukdar, keeping wickets today. We have seen Muncy was behind the stumps in the previous game for Sylhet. This should have been stopped. 18 extras, Tino. Watch out for those Yorkers from Ruelmia. He's a death over specialist in the recent times. Bowled really well in the NCL T20. We have seen bowling well also in the previous game.
Yeah, I'm going to go further, and you've just said Liton or the team would want him in there until the 18th, 19th. For me, it's got to be 19th into the 20th. You lose so many runs when a new batter comes in towards the end of the innings in those final 12 balls. It's crucial that he gets to that 19th as close as possible to the 20th.
Was aerial for a while. Looking for the second, no. Have to settle for one. Especially someone like 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃, who's striking the ball really well. They really want him to stay there. We've seen how the average first inning score in the day games, just around 150. So they can go on to post someone maybe 170. Most 50 scores, 50 plus, 15. 14 coming off those 50s, and he also scored his maiden BPL 100 in this edition. Attempted slower bouncer.
Yeah, you talk about how well he's striking the ball in this innings and in good form in general, but the other thing that he can use at the end of the innings is his ability to get inside the line of the ball and ramp the ball over a field inside the circle on the leg side. Very strong over extra cover as well, and up and over the offside field. So he's got options to maneuver the ball into difficult positions at the end of the innings as well, and that can complicate the situation for the fielding side.
Him in the toe end of the bat. Fielder at mid-off. Won't cut that single. One more extra. as overthrows. These are valuable runs, Tino. 𝗂𝗏𝗽 struggling a bit. Probably hurt himself. Quick run taken. Topping that one, he hurt his fingers. That's his bowling hand as well. Hope he gets okay. 𝗂𝗏𝗽.
This doesn't look good. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Desperately competing to try and stay on and be competitive in the competition.
Does that also suggest, Tino, both the batters are the openers for Dhaka Capitals, scored the bulk of runs, so the middle order yet to perform. Wide Yorker attempted. Also about complementing each other. Yeah, two of the top run getters in the same team, but still the team's not doing well, which means something wrong in the middle order.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And it must be frustrating. Not just for coaching staff, but the two openers as well, because you're doing a good job yourself and you're expecting the rest of that batting lineup to support you. Hasn't come.
Was down the leg side. Pereira might have missed that one. Fine leg was inside the circle. A single to end the over. 10 coming from it. Dhaka 139 for 4.
They would want to get at least 35, I would say, in these final 3 overs, and it's possible with these two there. If they go extremely well, maybe another 40.
Goes for that big shot. That big handle comes into play for Thisara Pereira. And it's gone all the way for maximum.
Yeah, well, you can't be bowling length at Thisara Pereira at this stage of the innings, especially into that leg side arc. No ball as well. So not the start that they wanted to the 17th over.
I feel like they are going to target Ariful, especially Pereira. He's going to go after Ariful Haq, the skipper. Yes, the line belongs to the umpire. That's a free hit. Where is he going to bowl now, Ariful? Roll of the fingers. Thisara Pereira doesn't mind. He clears that quite comfortably. Back-to-back sixes.
I'm changing my innings total. 190. Because this has been a beautiful start to the 17th over. So easy to look to hit the ball too hard, especially on a free hit, but he's just kept his eye on the ball, executed the shot to perfection.
.73 meters the distance. Nicely bowled, wild Yorker, straight to the fielder at cover. Will get a single. With that single, the 50 partnership also comes in of just 25 deliveries.
Yeah, I think that's the important point that you make. 25 deliveries. That's just lifted the scoring rate towards the end of the innings. Pereira's contributed 18 and 10. 56 and 43 for 𝗵𝗺 But that is an invaluable innings when you look at it in the context of the whole team innings, not just his own.
This time 𝗵𝗺 joins the party, goes for the maximum, third 6 of the over. They are going to target Ariful and they're going for it.
I changed my score, 198.
You know, make your mind.
They keep outdoing me, these two. How about this? Pace off it. Off the lower part of the bat, but more than enough to get over the boundary.
Attempted Yorker again. Takes that on the full. It's been a very good over. 2 more balls to go. already 21 runs.
Yeah, this is the over. You were right. And we're going to target 𝗿𝗏𝗃. Unfortunately, he's missed his areas. 21 off it. They can afford to let this just die a natural death. Unless the ball is there to hit, no need to necessarily take them on. Especially if it's a 𝗃𝗃𝗃 stroke. He's brought back the deep backward square leg.
What a shot. It was there to be hit, but he finds the gap. Plays that away from the field at long off for a boundary.
705 fours in the competition. He had no choice but to bowl full outside the off stump because he had brought back the leg side field. He was expecting a 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 dispatched to the boundary.
Time finds that spot, that Yorker. Still, Pereira will get a single. End of a big over. 26 coming from it. Dhaka 166 for 4. Came up with that slow delivery again. Bowls that really well, but Thisara Pereira executed that even better.
Can I change my score one more time? Kidding. Pace off the ball and Pereira finds the gap.
$200 is on the cards, Tino. You can change. Lower bouncer attempted again. Thisara Pereira. Not gonna miss that one. Back-to-back boundaries for this tall left-hander.
Well, things are just getting out of hand a bit here. For Sylhet, Thisara Pereira this time forces in front because there's no long off, it's just a mid-off up in the circle. It's not a great delivery at this stage of the innings. 174 for 4.
Another wide. 14 wide so far, 23 extras in this innings so far.
78 scored in the last 13 deliveries. 30, beg your pardon. Sylhet will just be wanting this innings to come to a close as quickly as possible. Score 176 for 4, starting to look very respectable. Reminder that they've batted first in their last 5 matches and haven't been able to get across the line, including a 254. Today they came out and they elected to bat again, so that shows confidence in their batting lineup from Dhaka.
Hello! You can't bowl there to 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃, who is in this sort of form at the moment. He will dispatch that out of the ground.
Doesn't look like he can bowl anywhere to 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 at the moment. This one is short, pace off it, and he's gone to the shorter boundary. Towards the coast. Dhaka now looking very, very good. 9 deliveries remain in the innings, 182 for 4. 200s certainly on the cards.
84 meters was the distance of the last 10 sixes and 10 fours so far in this innings. 184 was the highest first innings total in the day game in Chattogram previously. Lost his line completely. I think he's trying to bowl that slow deliveries pretty often, rather eyeing for those Yorkers. He has got that one as well.
I think at this stage, most important thing is just to bowl the ball straight at the stumps. And try and get it as full as possible.
Couldn't get under that one, 𝗵𝗺𝗽𝗀. Recovered well after giving away those 2 boundaries and a 6 in this over, 𝗂𝗚𝗼𝗇. However, 18 runs already coming off this over. 2 more balls to go. 200 still on the cards.
Yeah, talking about those previous 5 encounters where they batted first and not managed to win. 193 they got against the Sylhet strikers in their previous encounter. They'll get past that today for sure. They'll be hoping that this time it's enough.
𝗵𝗺𝗽𝗀 now becomes the 5th highest run getter in the history of BPL. He's just gone past Shakib Al Hasan, who's got 2,397 runs. He needs to finish it strong. 70 of 47. Last ball of the over. 19 already coming off it. 15 more runs needed to touch that 200 mark. Short third, fine leg inside the circle. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on in place for the right-hander. Was on the slot. Fielder at long off is underneath and taken a comfortable catch in the end. 𝗂𝗚𝗼𝗼 finally strikes, but a very good knock from 𝗵𝗺𝗽𝗀 comes to an end.
Yeah, it's a valuable contribution from 𝗵𝗺𝗽𝗀. It was the right shot, but pace off the ball is what has done him. Doesn't manage to get the distance and the clearance that he's looking for. And he has enjoyed that. Good contribution from 𝗵𝗺𝗽𝗀, 17-48. Dhaka Capitals 185 for 5.
Parmanullah Shafi, the new batter in for Dhaka Capitals with the best of 22. Tempted Joker takes that on the full. Thisara Pereira clears it comfortably. Sixer of the first ball.
This is such a good shot. Yes, it's a smaller boundary, but to get the distance that he's got from the ball being so low is what's impressed me. Have a look at that. And he's had to drag it from outside the off stump, looking to go leg side.
Thisara Pereira, I don't think he timed that well. What a catch that was. What an outstanding catch that was in the process. He's also hurt himself. They needed something special to remove Thisara, and skipper Ariful Haq does that in the process, also hurt himself.
This is unbelievable. Thisara Pereira doesn't get the distance, but have a look at this for a catch. Keeps his eye on the ball, overbalances, but he holds on to it. I think the injury is that knee just slamming into the ground, but what a great grab. 37-17, quick time for Thisara Pereira, 191 for 6.
This is not a good side. This is not a good side. Ariful Haq limping, going out of the ground after that brilliant catch. What a grab, Tino.
Absolutely, and this is just an example of if you believe you can get there and you try, you can hold it. That's unbelievable. It really is. And I think you can see that left knee just slams into the ground. That's where that injury's come from. We hope it's nothing too hectic. But that is a brilliant catch.
𝗂𝗚𝗼𝗼𝗀 faced his first delivery, gets off the mark. They will take a sigh of relief now. No Thisara Pereira, no 𝗵𝗺𝗽𝗀. Yeah, he's bleeding as well, Ariful Haq. Hope he gets okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Probably just swell up a bit and they'll strap it up to ensure that Not too much swelling. Islam. New man at the crease.
𝗵𝗺𝗀 Shafi threw a kitchen sink on that one. Going for the second. Gets that quite comfortably in the end. 200 still on the cards, Tino. They are 194 for 6. 2 more balls to go.
Yeah, let's have a look at Ariful. This was an effort earlier today. He's gone with one hand, the left hand. Didn't manage to hold on. And this is just a moment ago. What an outstanding grab. Tried to keep both hands together for as long as possible. Expecting a catch.
Nicely bowled, slower delivery. Yeah, youngsters watching, that's the basic. Go with both hands while catching.
And try and stay on the field. I'm sure that'll be nothing too serious for Ariful. So final ball of the innings then. Can they get 200?
Goes for that one, 𝗵𝗺𝗀 Shafi. Oh, brilliant fielding down the deep again. Surely saved the boundary. Looking for the third, no, settles for the second. End of over number 20. Dhaka Capitals posted a very good total of 196 for 6 in the end.
Now that's a great bit of fielding. Save 2 at the end of the innings. You know how important every run is in T20 cricket. How was that for an effort?
Hello and welcome back for match 27 between Dhaka Capitals versus Sylhet Strikers, and we are live from 𝗧 𝗦𝗽𝐶𝗿𝗄 Stadium in Chattogram. Winning the toss, batting first, Dhaka Capitals posted a very good score, 196 for 6 wickets. Contributions from 𝗃𝗵𝗻𝗃 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 Tanzid Hassan, and the main man Liton Das yet again proving a point with 70 in 48 deliveries. Highlights. It's all the way Dhaka Capitals. I say very good evening to Athar Ali Khan.
Hello Maha, hello everybody. Yes, the opening partnership was worth 28. It was Tanzid Hassan just trying to play too many shots. But it was all about Liton Kumar Das because all eyes were on him. 𝗏𝗏𝗃 went in that fashion. Musaddiq Hussain also getting out, trying to hit it out of the ground. That was dropped, but this was taken. Yeah, straightforward chance. Really good attempt from Ariful previously. Aaron Jones taking that. 𝗃𝗵𝗻𝗃 looked good. And then this, bowled by Tipu Sultan. Really impressive debut from the youngster Tipu Sultan. But he was going great guns, Liton Kumar Das, 70 of 48. And what about the skipper? Coming at number 6, smashing 37 of just 17 deliveries. To ensure they have a decent total on the board. Yeah, some really good hitting. And that's the moment where he had to go back to the pavilion, Liton Kumar Das.
But this was probably so far the catch of the season for me. Ariful Haq ran across, sprinted across in fact, took a magnificent catch. unpursued. He did injure his knee, and hopefully it's not that bad. He can come out and bat. A massive chase. Sylhet strikers somewhat tells me that they have to win somehow to stay in the competition. They're going to score 197, 9.85 runs per over. He'll be happy, man, at the halfway mark, winning the toss, batting first. 𝗍𝗏, useful contribution by himself. Going to be a cliffhanger, I would say. Sylhet strikers to win this game, Athar, I feel the top three has to get the job done, most of it. And expect Aaron Jones, Dhaka Ali in the middle overs to score the bulk of the runs. 𝗂𝗫𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 from Scotland will be opening the innings, will be taking the strike.
Keeper.
And joining him,
Did you check what is that?
the experienced
What is that one?
Bangladeshi player,
In the ground.
𝗁𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃. He has threatened for some big runs in this competition. Has lit up the stage. Maybe today is the day that he can. With the new ball for Dhaka Capitals, 𝗵𝗄𝗫 is entrusted by 𝗧 with the new ball. Testing to see whether he can get some swing out of these conditions. Third man in the circle, fine leg in the circle. Two fielders outside are 𝗂𝗏 and 𝗂𝗏. Here comes the first ball. A very good start, right on the money. And run out chance, a direct hit would have been a goner. Probably would have been the worst start ever the Sylhet strikers would have had. And miscommunication in the middle.
Yeah, Sabir Rahman, the fielder, straight on to him, and he just misses the stumps. It's a really good piece of fielding. Had to go on to the left and look at it. Not even in the frame. He had already given up. That's the reason why I always feel that the bowlers need to get back behind the stumps. It still would have been an opportunity.
Oh, Athar, you're a hard nut. A fast ball on his follow through to get back. That'll be a hard one. But both the batters, I understand different languages, but it's very important as batsmen. You've got to have that communication. Watching it from the comm box, I didn't see them communicating. They just ran. 𝗁𝗏𝗃𝗃 also off the mark.
What I meant, Maha, that I would like to see him at least try to come back. Whether he would have made it in time or not, I know it's difficult because you've gone through, after the follow through, you're running towards the strikers in. These are the things. When you look at that total of 196 for 6, the question is this good enough? Why I say that? Because the last time when these two met each other, match number 16 in Sylhet, Dhaka Capital batted. They won the toss and batted in that particular match, and they scored 193 for 6. Similar kind of score. But Sylhet strikers needed 194, and they made it home in the 19th over. So they chased that target of 193 with 8 balls to spare. And the batter who stood out was Zakir Hassan, the left-hander. So they cannot take them lightly because they've chased it before, Sylhet strikers. So they would need to bowl better. I'm sure they would have discussed this in the dressing room because you always think about what have we done when we met in the last match.
But for the moment, 𝗁𝗏𝗃𝗃 and 𝗂𝗫𝗂𝗃𝗃, they have to capitalize the power play. Just feel the best time to bat and be free scoring is in the power play. Good start by 𝗵𝗄𝗃, bowling that between length, not even the length that 𝗂𝗫𝗂𝗃 is looking for, which is full and straight.
Yeah, he went for 39 runs in that particular match. He picked up a wicket, but he went for 39 in 3 overs. 𝗏𝗏 bowled 3.4 overs, went for 31. Farmanullah, who's playing today's game, 37. Picked up 2 wickets, the 4 over that he bowled.
Directed. Oh, Ronnie T probably would have been home. First over done, 6 for no loss. Can Sylhet repeat it? Or is 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗃-led Dhaka Capitals, can they get the revenge? Beautifully played. Beautifully played and placed by Ronnie T. 𝗃𝗂𝗽𝗂𝗂𝗃, plenty of it outside the off stump.
Excellent shot. He's looked good throughout the tournament, Ronnie T. He plays it late and just opened the face of the bat. Lovely touch.
When you have deep mid-wicket and long on as your two fielders outside the circle, 𝗃𝗂𝗽𝗂𝗃 got to be slightly straighter. Even the last delivery, just like that, was a way too outside the off stump. 𝗃𝗵𝗶𝗃 held its line. That's why 𝗃𝗂𝗽𝗂𝗃 was not happy with that decision by 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗃. And I thought he had all the rights to hold its ground. 𝗃𝗂𝗽𝗂𝗃 to stop that delivery, he would have gone around him. For sure, 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗃 is not going to be able to push over the stature.
Yeah, even if you are chasing a similar kind of total, you still have to bat well for Sylhet strikers. They have 4 points. But the problem is that if Dhaka somehow does not go on to defend this, then it'll be mighty difficult for them to look to qualify for the playoffs. So that's why it's very important for them to bowl well and ensure they can defend this target. Were bowled. As a skipper, you need to do a really good job in terms of your options, the bowlers that you use. When and where do you want to use your bowlers? That will turn out to be very, very crucial. He's asked Musaddiq Hussain to open the bowling. He's gone with Jahid, Abu Jahid. The bat will have to wait and see how this goes for Dhaka Capitals.
Oh, hit the stumps and the bail falls off as well. That's very unlucky for 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗃. Inside edge, to his boots and to the bat and to the stumps. A very good change by 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗃 to bring the off spinner in.
Tushar Imran, the former Bangladesh international, the batting coach of Sylhet striker, disappointed. Unlucky. All I can say is unfortunate dismissal. Very, very unlucky. Just at the last moment, the bail gets dislodged. So success for Musaddiq Hussain. Once he goes for 3. It's 11 for 1.
Inform Zakir Hassan in at number 3 for Sylhet strikers. I thought 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗃 was very unlucky. How many times we've seen in the past, ball hits the stumps, the bails doesn't fall off because there was absolutely not much force. In this case, 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗃 off your bike, mate. Unfortunately, frustration everywhere.
One.
Start by Zakir Hassan, middle of the bat, just screaming through Carpine for a single to get off the mark, and ends the second over as well. 12 for 1. Another 185 needed in 108 deliveries. Required rate at the moment is at 10.2. Zakir Hassan, man in form, the highest scorer so far for Sylhet strikers, 4th in the entire BPL. Into his 8th innings, 291's been scored. He has to carry the workload for Sylhet strikers. The option taken by Abu Jahid, not giving any wicket to wicket, back of the length.
Yeah, he's had a good run with the bat, Zakir Hassan, the left-hander. He's got already 350s in form. And he would need to handle himself according to the situation. Dhaka Capitals will be eyeing to pick his wicket early.
outside edge. Luckily, the third man was very, very fine. Zakir Hassan, I think he has to play his natural game, but with extra cautious. I understand his wicket is going to be important, but he's at his best when he's attacking. This is where he has to draw the line, identify the bowlers, identify the areas, try and attack him. Because as the highest scorer of your team comes this extra responsibility to see your side.
Yeah, that last match that he scored 58 to take his team home against the same opposition. It came very quickly in just 27 deliveries. 7 fours and 3 sixes.
Over bit off, almost like a drop kick, won't kick off to the boundary. Ronnie T, he has showed his intentions straight away. He's not shy to take the aerial route.
Yeah. He usually bats on the top order. He is open, but he's also pretty versatile in terms of agreeing to bat deep down the order. He's trying to hit it over the top. He does get, but not enough on the bat. So a couple of runs. He batted at number 6 in that particular match against the same opposition earlier. Swing and a miss. And when he came at number 6, he had to do something special, and he did that. Even though he didn't score too many runs, he scored 30, but it came off 20 deliveries. So there was a 50 from Zakir Hassan, and there was good contribution from Ronnie Talukdar, who made 30. Jakar Ali also chipped in with 24 of the 17. And the late flurry came from Ariful Haq, the skipper, who remained unbeaten on 28 of 15. So they have the batting depth.
Shot in front of square and goes for a boundary. That was a very good shot on the up. I had to be really critical, which I don't like to be in this occasion. That was not a bad ball, but slightly shorter by Abu Jaid. And in these kind of pitches, you pay the price if you bowl this length.
Yes, stand and deliver. That is a cracking shot. And not a bad delivery at all. Maybe a touch wide, but what a shot.
Seven runs from this over. Last ball coming up. Outside edge. Fielder is placed perfectly by Thisara Perera. One bounce, the fielder's hand. 3 overs gone, 20 for 1. To go out there from the first ball to attack. And even Aaron Jones, on his day, he could also easily clear the lines for the moment. What they need, the Sylhet strikers, is a foundation.
One.
Get a partnership going. Spot on, Maha. That's how they can settle things in their favor, because it's not an easy target. You lose a couple of wickets in the middle, then you have to start all over again. So it's important if someone gets a start, someone like Ronnie T, who's just moved on to 16, with that single of just 12 deliveries, then he needs to deliver. He needs to deliver more.
Shot in the gap again. It's a very good shot by Zakir Hassan. Relied on timing and placement. Spot on.
Now, it's such a beautiful looking shot from the left-hander, Zakir Hassan. Yes, it was short. It kept a little bit low. So he went into the ground. Didn't try to slash it and made sure that it goes in the gap. Deft touch. And a boundary.
Almost played from the gloves of the wicket keeper. That's how late Zakir Hassan played that stroke. Well in control and a sign of a man in very good form. Good comeback by Mosaddek. He's an experienced campaigner, Mosaddek. International cricket, have bowled a lot in power plays in ODI cricket, as well as in T20s. He's up against 2 players. Are decent form as well. So that as a spinner, when you have only 2 fielders outside the circle, very, very hard job to do. Just have the feeling, Athar, Ronnie T is itching for a big one. Nicely bowled, quicker, straighter. 2 is the call. Come back pretty easily for the second one. Massive gap. The big size 13 of the deep into wicket fielder does the job and saves 2 runs.
Mukhidul Islam in the deep. You just need to settle in. Don't do anything silly. 8 runs already. With that shot, maybe another single, maybe 2. We'll have to wait and see. He's coming back. Good running from Zakir Hasan, putting the pressure on the fielder. So with those couple of runs, it's 10 in the over. After 4 Sylhet strikers, 30 for 1.
Watch out for the wounded soldier, as they say. Ronnie T hurt, but definitely not out. He's carrying on. Mustafizur Rahman into the attack for the first time. A good start. Right on the money, Mustafiz. It's very important, as you correctly said, that this should be separate. These batters should be separate for a while. Record of Mustafiz, brilliant record. A bowler who mainly bowls in the power play as well as the depth and have economy under 7.5. It's an excellent career so far. Watch out for the left arm cutter. Something that Mustafizur Rahman have bamboozled batsmen all over the world. Sweeper cover, very, very fine, and deep square leg are the 2 fielders outside the circle. They go in the deck hard. Very importantly, the length remains the same.
Yeah, he's the leading wicket taker for Dhaka Capitals. He's picked up 7 wickets at 7.6. I just feel that it's the bowling department which has let their team down, because they've scored runs. And if the bowlers can do their job, then his job gets easier.
In the air, mid-on in place, and a sitter. Zakir Hasan is trying to go over mid-on, did no timing, no placement. Mosadiq Hossain takes the sitter.
100 wickets for Mustafizur Rahman in BPL, and what a wicket this is. Scrambled seam on the up. It is a big wicket, very big wicket, because that wicket is of Zakir Hasan, who has been batting beautifully throughout the tournament. But he misses out today. Gone for 8, 32 for 2.
A milestone for Mustafiz. Brilliant record. 79 game, 100 wickets, average of 20, and economy, most importantly, under 7.5 is magnificent.
Right now, this is a 2 leg.
In comes Aaron Jones, man from the United States of America. Can hit the long ball. Very good strike rate of 156 almost. 92 runs, but when he has hit the long ball in this BPL, he has hit it hard and long. Zakir Hasan trying to up the ante. Probably the shot was right mid-on in the circle. Just couldn't get the timing or the placement, and easily taken by Mosadiq. Off the mark straight away, Aaron Jones.
Yeah, he becomes the 4th bowler to take 100 or more wickets in BPL. He joins Rubil Hussain, who's got 110, Taskin Ahmed has got 120, and Shakib Al Hassan 149. That is a really good feat. Another feather in the cap of Mustafizur Rahman.
Running with the stroke. Running gingerly, Ronnie T. Even the previous over here, he was holding on to his shoulder. On this occasion, running for the first one, wasn't that comfortable. I've seen Ronnie T sprinting across, not on this occasion. And a better field and a better throw from mid-off, picked up early, would have been curtains for Ronnie T.
Yeah, I think there was also an opportunity to put it away. They're not finding the gap, and it's turning out to be a great over from Fizz. Slip in place.
Slow ball. A successful over comes to an end. 5 overs gone, 34 for 2.
and 𝗃𝗵𝗴𝗲𝗂𝗃𝗃 comes in, 62 wickets. Shot, slapped away. Just finds the fielder in the deep. And the required run rate now is almost reaching 11. But we do remember that in the previous innings, when Dhaka were batting, they're going at a very slow pace till about the last 7 or 8 overs, when they really stepped on the gas and took the score to 196.
Oh, ball.
How do you go about going to that target now, Danny?
Famous old saying, how do you eat an elephant? Lots of little bites. So when you look at Jones, who's only just got out there, lost a couple. Yeah, going at 11s, it's not impossible. You know the task there in terms of the boundaries aren't the biggest, the outfield's fast. Jones and Roney here. Hang in for a little bit, have a sighter. Oh, that would have been fascinating. Look forward to seeing this side on. Might have been tight for the Jones boy. Ooh.
Yeah, but look at this. Just sliding down. Just gets a bit of bat. Oh, if it wasn't a fumble, there might have been that opportunity. Just there, he was off the mark. Oh dear, close call. But he survives, and he's got to take that advantage of surviving a close call and turn the numbers on.
Well, mine goes back to Jones getting, I think he got 90 odd, didn't he, against Pakistan, Dallas. Fumble, and he went for little walkies. Oh yeah, bat was in the air, he was gone ski. He swept really well that night, Shimon, at ICC T20 World Cup. It was June last year. I know it's a while ago now, but he's got the shot selection, he's got the power, the wee fella.
The swing of the bat, once again not getting the right part of the bat. 3 runs only in that 6th over, 37 for 2. All set for the next phase of play. The signal for more protection outside the 30-yard circle. That'll come in handy for the bowling unit. Muqaddal Islam, 29 wickets, tall, strapping lad, can use his height. Ronnie, right on the money, nicely played away down the ground for a single.
Yeah, well, big George Munsey, a lot riding on him. Oh, there you go. The bail came off. He's a bit unlucky there. And yeah, he's a big fish. Look at the scoreboard, and you know what you've got to go in this. There's his 100th, and then Jones, who now a lot of responsibility on those shoulders.
Responsibility and pressure also to score runs quickly. Got a single there, but required run rate 11.56. At this point in time, at the power play, just after it was 53 for 1 for Dhaka. Well behind, 39 for 2. A lot of catching up to be done. We saw the split scores there in the mid-overs, particularly in the overs last 7. Very lucrative for Dhaka. Just chopped that away. Very powerfully done. And evades the fielder. Looked as if he was going to get to it. It was timed so sweetly, and the placement perfect.
After 17 deliveries, there's finally a boundary. But listen to this. It sounded so good. Just a punch. That's all. Too easy. Races away.
Oh, it's really struck. I mean, that was really in a manner, very carefree manner, that he put it away.
Oh, wicket keepers, eh? In terms of keeping wickets, you know the pace of the pitch a bit. You know what's on offer. It bounced a little bit too. Sat back, Roney. Yeah, delightful. 𝗃𝗁𝗃𝗃𝗃 says to me.
Just the over that was needed. Already 10 from the first 4 balls. Bowler under pressure. Oops! Just been stopped at the last moment by the umpire. The batter just moved away. That is not good for the bowler. Just on the cusp of delivering the ball. And a pace bowler too. Wonder what happened. Why the umpire had to stop him.
He stuck his ow, and the ump got a bit of a smashing as well, and then a stumble and thinking, what is going on here? But the batter wasn't quite ready either. Say, Shimon, that is not ideal for the ace man at all, let alone the ump taking one on the arm.
Oh, he speared it in towards the legs of Ronnie Talukdar. Did well to just clip it away. 11 already. Can they finish with a big one? It's up to Jones now to take the cue from his partner and try to go for the big one.
Yeah, it's getting that way, isn't it? Ronnie, 34 from 22. Good strike rate. He's up over, let's call it 155. But that Jones fellow out of the USA via Barbados to get cracking.
Oh, he's got a wide down the leg side, trying to help it on its way. Doesn't make contact, but he's got an extra delivery. And, you know, funny old things happen on extra deliveries, particularly the last ball of over. You might have a 6, or you might just have a wicket. Let's see what transpires. Nothing, just a single run. They're thinking of a second here. Quickly through. That is good running between the wickets. Yeah, turns out to be a pretty good over with the bat. 14 from it, 51 for 2. Into the 8th over.
That's the one.
Gives the ball quite a bit of a rip, and he has some control over his length. Very confident bowler. Gave away 3 runs prior in the previous over. Was a tight over. That seemed to build up the pressure till it was released in the previous over. Getting some purchase. Will he give it some air? Does.
One.
But it's too close to the batter who can smother whatever spin he might be able to extract and play it away comfortably.
Just with that last ball of the previous over, I'm liking these two together. There is some sort of understanding that if they can hit 2s, might not always hit boundaries or 6s, but these two are quick. Quick between the sticks. Not always going to, as I say, find the gap or the fence. So let's just see what these two can do. Partnership 22 from 19. And Jones, whilst he's had a little look, he really does, as you say, Shimon, needs to get him a little wriggle on here. Can he?
Oh, this is good. Wow. Terrific delivery. Hurried onto him, kept low. 94 clicks. That was a quick one.
Straightens enough, doesn't it? Does like the sweep.
One.
A little noodle like that. Once again, only 4 from the over and 1 to go.
What Jones is doing is putting the pressure on Ronnie to take a few risks. Ronnie Talukdar looking pretty comfortable. Because of that lack of support from the other end, he might be forced to play some risky shots here. Oh, he's content to play it down the ground past the bowler. It's gone too quickly. The timing was perfect. That's why they couldn't think of a second run. Just the 5 runs in that Opu over. After 8, 56 for 2. Particularly with this partnership 24 of 22. Farmanullah Safi with 5 wickets in his BPL career. 5th match for him. Oh, he tried to hit it somewhere else, but it's ended up somewhere else. Doesn't make any difference. He's got the runs.
Well, pace on from 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗀. Always any pace bowler, particularly 𝑘𝐸ender, right at the end, the blade. Chalk it up, Chief. Races away. Can't set fields to those, Shammers.
No way. 𝗃𝗵𝗀 played through the covers, ended up at fine third. The runs, nevertheless. Ronnie goes to 41. Now being innovative, now being cheeky, and now being successful, putting it away with utmost comfort for another boundary.
Well, I think the chat has been had between Jones and Ronnie. Let's have a look at he's got a little shimmy across. Confidence riding high here from Ronnie. 45 from 27. Study that, keeps his eye on it beautifully, and yeah, just helps himself with pace on.
And pace on, have to get into position so very quickly. Oh, Yorker length tried, almost went wrong. Low full toss. But the bottom part of the bat, but still a single. It's been good so far. But it has to be replicated by Jones. Just feel that he cannot allow pressure to be built. Well, absolutely. Over at the grandstand, we have Zone 36, a heartfelt tribute to the wounded student warriors of this that historic movement. Up away, and that's gone for 4 runs. But that Zone 36 is a powerful reminder of the courage and resilience that have shaped our nation.
Well, the Afghan is getting scythed away, but too regularly here in his first over. On for 13, 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗀. A little bit of width on offer and too much pace. That's but too easy.
Yeah, we saw a similar kind of situation, one particular over, but a few runs coming. That was the turning point. That was when they started shifting gears. Oh, they're trying all sort of strokes with him. Not the most orthodox, but it'll do nicely.
Yeah, said at the start of this over, they have to start flicking the switch, and this is what's been happening with these two having a chat about things. Jones has finally got into those double figures, needed to, and all of a sudden you've got Ronnie eyeing up a half century. Look at that, 14 off, 1 to go. Hi, that's right, good to see you. Why aren't you at work?
Oh, straight to the fielder, trying to guide that. That is an expensive over, 14 from it, 70 for 2. And I think the umpires are now going to tell the players they can have a little bit of a rest because it's time for the strategic timeout. As the skipper decides that he's going to roll over his arm, never know. After any kind of break, particularly a drinks break, tend to lose your concentration, have to refocus. It's an opportunity, just an opening for the bowlers to break this partnership. 38 of 28 so far. It's Jones on strike. Oh, he guys that. Very fine. He's going to race away to the boundary.
Well, it's going to be fascinating. Something always tends to happen after the strategic timeout, whether it's a wicket or batter cuts loose or miscommunication. You see some classic runouts in franchise T20 after the timeout. This is lovely from Jones. He'll feel good about that. Pereira finally into centre stage and having a bit of a bowl. His bag of tricks. Not quite the pacer he once was, but certainly that guile of his and cutters and use of the crease. Wiley started off nice and quiet here. No pace on, and that's probably what he's planning here. Pace off and cutters on the surface.
Oh, a little bit of extra bounce. Just foxed the batter. And it was the slowest of the balls he's bowled. So it's that tennis ball bounce. There we go. Like that.
𝗂𝗶𝗃𝗃. These conditions I'm talking about. Uni students, time out, got exams coming up, isn't it? Usually at the end of January, Shammers?
Done and dusted. You have time to come and enjoy the cricket. Don't tell everyone to go home, Danny boy.
Questioning why some of them perhaps weren't at work. They looked a bit older than those youngsters.
They're enjoying this, yeah. And fixing the hairstyles.
Like you and I, hey?
Your hairstyle, fascinating. That is into the deep. And we're halfway through the innings. After 10, it's 79 for 2.
They need 118 runs to win of 60 balls. They've got 8 wickets in hand. 2 batters are set at the crease for Sylhet. Nice ball to start with, Nazmul. Hello, Tino.
Hello again, Mazza. Lovely when you see the families coming in, young ones to enjoy the cricket. But speaking about the cricket, yeah, Sylhet need to get a move on here. 117 required in 58. The rate's already above 12.
Ronnie Talukder on 47. Flighted delivery, worked it on the onside. Only settled for a single. Yeah, they managed to score 37 for 2 in the power play, Sylhet strikers. That's their second lowest power play score this season. Oh, bit of mix-up. Yeah, the highest power play score this season has been 74 for 3. Any guesses, Tino, against which side?
No, no guesses. Tell me.
Dhaka Capitals. Outstanding over so far.
Yeah, I'm just not seeing any kind of impetus, any real urgency to try and bring this run rate down. Anyone for 2.
Needs to catch up that strike rate.
Yeah, Ronnie Talukder is okay. He's scoring at 150.
Played that down the ground, and with that boundary, he picks up his 50 as well. Ronnie Talukder batted really well and holds the key for Sylhet strikers in chase of 197.
Yeah, third half century in this 2025 BPL season. How nicely has he played this? Pace off it, but mid on in the circle. That length is too easy for a man in this form to play. Partnership. 54 now in 42. And what you want is Jones at the other end to be proactive, in the sense that he needs to get Ronnie Talukder back on strike as quickly as possible. Problem that you might have is that Ronnie Talukder might feel the pressure to try and keep getting runs. So Jones needs to get a move on here.
No intention yet from Jones. Yeah, rightly pointed out, Tino. Someone like Ronnie Talukder really needs to bat deep, while others need to revolve around Ronnie Talukder. Someone like Jones can really step up and took the pressure off Ronnie Talukder.
I mean, 22 and 23, he's batting at a run a ball. At the moment, the team's needing more than 2 runs a ball. Over 12 and over.
Down the ground. It was aerial. And gets the boundary. Ronnie Talukdar is now taking the charge.
And taking good options as well. Back over the bowler's head. Second one in the innings. And I wonder what the comeback from Mustafiz is going to be.
Played with soft hands. Good cricket by Ronnie Talukdar. Decided to take on one of the best bowlers in T20 cricket, Mustafizur Rahman. That coming out of the pressure of that required run rate, since Jones not being able to score those boundaries freely.
Yeah, certainly, and I think Ronnie Talukdar has got to say to Jones, you need to start getting after the bowlers, because if he doesn't, the pressure is on Ronnie Talukdar, and you don't want him getting out. As you alluded to earlier in the over, they've still got good batters to come.
Still no intention to play big shots. Jones content with the single to end the over. 12 coming from it. Sylhet 93 for 2. Aaron Jones finally decided to take on the bowlers, and he took on Nazmul Islam Opoo down the ground for a maximum.
Quality stroke. He stayed still until after he's let go of the ball, so cannot see him looking to get down the pitch to him, and then the straight option, a good one. This is the first 6 of the innings. They need a few more of these, Maza.
I'm a bit surprised, First 6 of the innings in chase of 197 coming off the 13th over. Still better late than never. Cricket delivery, drives that well, finds the boundary. Aaron Jones decided to cut loose now.
Yeah, he's showing his quality. 89 meter 6, followed up by a beautifully caressed extra cover drive. Now he had to make sure he got it to the left of extra cover and wide enough to the right of the sweeper on the offside, and he did just that all along the carpet.
They need more. They need more. Sylhet strikers. Required run rate still over 12. Someone has to go. It has to be Jones. Ronnie Talukdar has to be there till the end. They've got quite a bit of batting left. Someone like Zakir Ali.
Now, those last couple of deliveries have taken Jones up to a scoring rate of 125.
Nicely bowled. Good run taken as well. Good cricket overall. Yeah, we have seen the spectators enjoying their time in the ground, and there's an exciting bonus for the fans as well. The BPL raffle draw offers one lucky spectator a chance to win a Revo electric bike worth BDT 1 lakh every day. Simply stay in the stadium until the first innings of the second match, and your ticket ID is automatically entered into the draw. How exciting is that, Tino?
Yeah, very. I wish there was an opportunity for us to win one of those bikes. $106 for 2. 91 still required.
Having a great time. Comes down the track. What a shot. He was in total control. Ronnie Talukdar. Boundary to end the over, a big one for them, 17 coming off it. Sylhet, 1-1-0 for 2. Yellow one. They need more of those. Last ball of the previous over was a good boundary hit by Ronnie Talukda. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 to continue.
Yeah, I'm liking the change in gear here from Sylhet. Got to the pitch very nicely and just back past the bowler down the ground. Moves on to 63 with that stroke.
Bowled at a different bowling action, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Interesting. I've seen him bowl with that action in 1 or 2 deliveries that he bowled in this tournament.
Yeah, he's got a variety of pace-off deliveries. I wonder where Jones is looking for the boundary here. Deep spaces wide of long on. That one keeps low and goes straight to deep back at square leg. So 1. Very good over so far. Halfway through it, 1 run.
What are the options for Dhaka Capitals? Jayed got 2. Mossadegh got 2. Fiz got 2. Some very good bowling left. Back of a hand slower. Ronnie Talukda goes aerial. Not the best of timing.
It's the pace-off once again from 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 that makes it difficult for him to get momentum on the ball. For an instant, almost thought that ball's going to carry down to long on.
That's gone aerial. Gone into the blues. And 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 completes a very good catch in the end off his own bowling. Reverse cup to remove Aaron Jones.
Yeah, you just had a feeling that something had to give. A couple of attacking strikes from Aaron Jones in the previous over. This one, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 has gone seam up, looking to go over the bowler's head. You can see the disappointment when that went up. Good catch taken in the end from 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 to complete the caught and bowled. Aaron Jones goes for 36 and 32. It's 1-1-2 for 3.
Zakir Ali is the new batter for Sylhet Strikers. Striker of 135. This guy can hit. Another very good slow delivery by 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Looking for the second. Goes for it. Oh, better throw. Might have been interesting. End of a very good over from Pereira. A wicket and just 4 runs from it. Sylhet 114 for 3. They've got a well-set Ronnie Talukda on 64 of 39. Just lost Aaron Jones in the previous over. Trying to play that big shot again. That slow delivery. Skied in the air for a long, long time. And 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 makes the position well. Kept his eyes on the ball. Down the ground again. The timing is not the best. Fielder 𝗏𝗏𝗏 covers that. But they will get a couple.
Aaron Jones, the pressure got to him. The option to go straight down the ground wasn't a bad one, just the execution wasn't spot on, but that's a good catch as well. It's gone very, very high.
And with that wicket, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 becomes the highest wicket taker by an overseas bowler in BPL. He's got 72 wickets now, just gone past Mohammad Nabi. A delivery. Interestingly, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 is only among the 4 bowlers who picked up hat-trick in both ODI and T20Is. 3 of those are from Sri Lanka. Lasith Malinga, Wanindu Hasaranga, and 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. The other bowler is Brett Lee.
Balls of catch it. One bounce down to the long on fielder. 80 from 33, 14 and a half required to the over. And this is exactly what Dhaka Capitals would have wanted. Run rate to just continually go up. Manageable for 2 or 3 overs. 5 or 6 is a difficult ask.
Good delivery again. Picked up the spot really well, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. This guy can swing the bat, and he prefers that onside region pretty often.
Yeah, he's targeted the short boundary. Yeah, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, he's seen a slow ball, and he's absolutely creamed that out the middle.
Made a very good point, you know. 14 and over for 1 or 2 is fine. It's never easy. You have to score over 14 in every over from the last 5 or so. But 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 is taking on.
This is power from 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Gets that front foot out the way and just drives the ball back past the bowler. He's keeping his team alive.
Gets himself to a very good position, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, for those slogging. Moving that front leg away. Always came up with those good bat swing. Just 1-6 in this innings for Sylhet strikers. I won't be surprised if we get to see more now with 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 on strike.
Square leg from the boundary comes into the circle. So wide outside off stump, this delivery. That's well bowled. Very well bowled. Into the 15th over, 5 remain, 1-2, 5 for 3.
�72 from 30 deliveries. Now they need some boundaries here. Run rate touching 15 runs from here on. Remember what Dhaka Capital did in the last 5 overs. They smashed 80, 81 in the last 5 overs. They need similar kind of stuff. They don't need that much though. They need 71. If he gets going, then there is a possibility. Picks up the player in the deep. Good evening, Sir Curtly Ambrose.
Good evening, Arthur. Sylhet strikers are a little bit behind in this runs chase. Required weight now is 15.
You got him. He's had a wonderful time initially with the bat and now with the ball. He's picked up his 2nd wicket now. And he's knocked over well set Ronnie Talukdar. And now that is a big wicket.
A hint of swing. Came back in, took the off stump. And look at them celebrate. The informed Ronnie Talukdar is gone for 68. Sylhet strikers 127 for 4.
Time. That is like, oh, could have gone in. Could have picked up another wicket here.
How far was that? Wasn't that far. Just about starting to celebrate, Arthur, then realize nothing has happened.
He throws from his left hand, so he went to the right side because it was on the left. But I thought he was a little bit square. Had it been just a touch finer, he would have gobbled it. For luck. Need to play a good role with the bat. You know, this is getting difficult now. Required run rate touching 16 now, 66 from 25. What a good over this has been from from the skipper, again targeting the stumps and not letting the batter to free their arms. End of a successful over from the skipper. After 16 Sylhet strikers, 132 for 4. Fizz back in the attack. Oh, that would have been close had he picked it up because he was struggling. The super fan, and he's having some real good time in the stands. Supporting Dhaka Capitals, why not? 16 and a half, more than 16 runs from here on. They'll be very happy. He's back in the attack. They'll find the fielder in the deep. They would need boundaries, 𝗂𝗫𝗓𝗄𝗃.
And a lot of them. The fall of Thisara is a big loss for the strikers. Fall of Ronnie, I beg your pardon. Thisara was a wicket taker. Just want to make that correction.
Oh, just fall short of that fielder, 𝗬𝗂𝗧 Pereira. As good from Mustafizur Rahman. 63 of 21. This is getting difficult. Yes, indicating that the ball is trying to cut the ball, and that's what he specializes in. Mustafizur Rahman. Bit of a breeze here at the 𝗬𝗪 𝐶𝗵𝗃 Stadium. Well, this time it's in the slot, and he's thumped it away for the maximum.
Second 6 of the innings. It was a good blow. Good stride in. Got to the pitch and made no mistake. Powerful. Very strange. Only the second 6 in the innings, and we're into number 17.
Yeah, they need a few of them for sure. Well bowled. Well bowled. Yeah, he's got a few scores of note, Ariful Haq. Best score so far for him has been 36 of 29, which was against Borishal. He bats down the order, but he's moved up to number 6 this time around. An unbeaten 28 of 15 versus Dhaka, and an unbeaten 21 of 13, which was against Khulna. So he's taken the responsibility himself. See whether he can get close to that total. But this is again gone. Yep, that's a very good shot. 6 to finish the over. 14 in that over. After 17, 146 for 4. 81 in the last 5 from Dhaka to get them that total of 196. Well, they've got to pick up boundaries there. 56 in the last 3 overs. That's what Dhaka did.
That was the last ball of the previous over. A good blow over long off for 6. They certainly would need a few more of those. This last 3 overs is going to be crucial for the batting team. Oh, well, he pulls out. Are we full? Something probably in his line of sight.
Now, what happened here? Oh, the non-striker dropped his bat. That's a distraction. Nicely struck. That is beautifully struck. Now he gets going. That is his third 6. He races to 24 of just 9.
Playing a cameo here. Are we full? Good strike over long on. Got the height and the distance. That 6 brings up the 150 for Sylhet. The equation now is 44 to get from 15 deliveries. And at this point, you have to say that the Capitals are in the ascendancy.
At the quickest 50, the third in 30 deliveries only. Yes, 14 was smashed in the previous over. And they have to go each and every over. That's the only way to go about it if they think they can get close to that chase. Yes, they've got 6 in this over. The 6 that he hit in the second ball of this over. And a couple of singles, so that's 8. But these 2 next ball is also very crucial. Can 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, who's yet to hit a 6, can get a big one here in the next 2 deliveries. Over ball. That is beautifully bowled. Full and straight. Yeah, doesn't matter. They'll not be. They'll be pretty pleased to see just a couple of runs because it's the boundaries is what they need.
Is touching 19 runs and over required. It is going to be very, very tough for the strikers. Still need 41 from 13 deliveries. It's a tall order.
Straight, again straight to the fielder, so that's good bowling. That's a good way to finish the over. He comes back strongly after being hit for the 6 on the second ball of that over. 11 in that over after 18, 157 for 4. Right, Ariful Haq has given them some hope. The skipper coming at number 6 has a smash, 3 6s and a 4, 25 of 11, but he's at the non-striker and he needs to get going. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Mukidul, the wide Yorker, and he slapped that away for a boundary. That's a good start.
This over went wide of off stump. Mukidul, but 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 was up to the task and slapped it away quite convincingly all along the ground for 4. This over could dictate who's going to take this game. That's another powerful strike that was hit with some degree of power. Over the bowler's head, got to the boundary in about 2 seconds.
This is good. This is a good start. Now, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 realizing that yes, it's not up to his skipper only. They need to get boundaries from both ends. So he started this over in a really good fashion. A 4 through the covers and then 4 down the ground. This is good hitting. Yeah, it's in the slot. And look at it. He goes and makes a base where he is very strong. He takes his right leg way outside the off stump. And if it's on the off stump, he's eager to play it there. But if it's just maybe slightly shorter, he'll go to the cow corner, towards the leg side. Again on the offside. Oh, again it's a boundary. 3 on the trot.
This is turning out to be a big over for Sylhet strikers. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 is on fire. That was certainly another good strike. Now, I think Mukidul is bowling wrong. I'll tell you why. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 is setting up outside off stump. What Mukidul needs to do is to bowl full and straight into the pads. Into the pads. So he doesn't get to free his arms. Trying to go wide isn't the right way to go. Gone! Gone! A full toss, and 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 couldn't put it away and was brilliantly caught at the fielder's extra cover.
Just had to miss the player. Yeah, he'll be disappointed because it was in the zone. Low full toss. Look how wide that is. Maybe he tried to hit it a little bit too hard. Good catch from the skipper. They cannot believe it. They thought they were in 𝗃𝗂𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃 after those 3 boundaries in the first 3 deliveries from Jackarali, but he departs on the 4th delivery. Gone for 28, 169 for 5. 𝗃𝗂𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃. Can he do some magic with the bat? He's good with the ball. He's here because of this.
Already braced himself. That delivery hit towards the bottom end of the bat. So he couldn't get the power. Good catch by Thisara. Good comeback from Mukidol, the bowler. Even though he got a wicket, I still believe he's bowling the wrong line. Well, Jackarali's now gone anyway. Making a bit of a field adjustment.
And he has to, the batter on strike, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, is with 𝗃𝗂𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃, who just come on to bat. He's on the non-striker end. But it's the skipper. He has to get a boundary here to be in the game in the next over. Oh, nice. Beautifully done. Might have just bounced. They'll probably have a look. No, it's already been signaled a boundary. So the boundary to finish the over, 17. They would need 23 in the last over. It's 174 for 5. Right, last over. They need, Sylhet strikers need 23. 17 in the previous over. The last ball was a clever piece of batting from 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. He knew that it was a low full toss, but had to get up. Nice little scoop. Pace in the attack. And straight away, he's hit that for a 6. What a shot from Shinwari. This is getting interesting. 17 from 5 now.
That certainly will ease the pressure on the Sylhet strikers. 𝗵𝗏𝗖𝗍 not in the right area and was clobbered away high and hard and long over deep mid-wicket for 6. 17 needed, 5 legal deliveries. Who is going to take it?
𝗂𝗏𝗪𝗪𝗍𝗏, the head coach of Dhaka Capitals. Intense. Right, first one has gone for the maximum. Where does this go? Oh, this might be a wide. It is. There's still 5 balls left. And the equation now is 16 from 5. Very much a possibility. If they can get another boundary in the next over, game on.
I don't care what nobody say. These wide down the leg side is ridiculous. Swept away for 4. Poor ball in by the face. Attempted Yorker, only turned out to be a full toss and was paddled away to the vacant fine leg for 4. 11 runs from 2 deliveries. 12 needed.
12 needed from 4 deliveries. I said that if there was a boundary in this delivery, then game on. That's nicely struck. Again, it turned out to be a low full toss. He was ready for it. He smashed the first one for the maximum, and then all of a sudden there's a team meeting. They're in the huddle. What does he do next? He's got tons of experience, especially in this format of the game. 𝗵𝗏𝗖𝗍. But what about him? Shinwari, he's on fire. 11 of 3.
Some concerns on the face of the coaching staff. Anticipation for the strikers. Now we'll see a change in the field, but it's pressure, Arthur. Not going to be easy.
Can he bowl a delivery where he does not concede a boundary? I think that's exactly what he would have told him. Okay, fine, give him a couple of runs, a single, maybe 2, but not a boundary ball. Slapped away. Well, it's exactly done that. Again, a low full toss. I reckon he's missed that out with that single. 11 from 3.
Brings the skipper back on strike. He's training for the Yorker. But I tell you, I've said it many times before, it's the most difficult of deliveries to bowl. The margin for error is so small. But when it gets it on, it looks good.
Now, what has he done? He's hit that straight to Mustafizur Rahman. Again, a full toss. Would you believe it? Now then what? He's already taken the catch. That's a good comeback from Mustafizur Rahman. Important time to pick up a wicket, and that too of Ariful Haq, who was looking dangerous.
It's all about the height. The umpires are discussing it. The Dhaka Capitals, they're celebrating, but waiting at the moment.
We have an umpire's view for check the 𝗵𝗺, as well as we check the obstruction also. We start with 𝗵𝗺 first. Can you back one frame back again? Move back, move back. Starting please again. When batsman is standing, is normally stand. Yes, please. Move forward. Batsman banded, that was fair delivery, not 𝗵𝗺 no ball. So I need to check the obstruction. Oh.
Sorry, you want to check?
Yeah, no, that's my decision for big screen.
Yeah, oh, UT. Big sigh of relief. He played his part, but in the end, it was Mustafizur Rahman. Yeah, good knock, really good knock. Pat on the back from Musaddiq Hussain. He nearly smashed his way to a victory here. 29 of 13 he has to go. It's 186 for 6. Will be on strike. The problem is that he got out because non-striker stays at the non-striker's end. 2 deliveries to be bowled. 6 and a 4 will give us a super over. Right, fizz in. Over ball. Very good piece of bowling. And the keeper has hit the stumps. This might be close also.
TV umpire director, we have a umpire's view for run out at striker scene. Give me the side angle, please. Forward. Satisfied. Batsman well sought his ground. My decision for big screen.
Yeah, good work from the deep from the keeper. Beg your pardon, 𝗃𝗵𝗄𝗃. Hitting the stumps on time, so he has to go. Shinwari goes for 12. Still at 186 for 7. Rural Mia is here because they've lost a wicket. First it was Ariful Haq of a full toss. Too easy for Mustafizur Rahman. And then a very good piece of delivery. But look at that work from 𝗃𝗵𝗄𝗃, this wicket-keeper. Brilliant run out. And the last ball has gone for 1 bounce to the fence. They've managed to score 16 runs. But in the end, it's Dhaka Capitals who finally won a game. It was topsy-turvy in the middle for the last couple of overs, but he'll be very happy and please skipper 𝗬𝗂𝗃𝗃. Capitals go on to win by 6 runs.
Turned out to be a very, very good game. High scoring as well. And in the end, Sylhet Strikers fell short by 6 runs. What a game it was. Twists and turns. And the fans who are here had to appreciate that it was an exciting game.
Now it is 1-1 between these two teams, and with that win for Dhaka Capitals, they go above Sylhet Strikers. They'll be disappointed. So close, yet so far. 190 in the end, 6 short of that chase. Yeah, Ronnie Talukdar, I thought that was the difference when he was bowled by 𝗬𝗂𝗃𝗃. He was in smashing form, 68, beg your pardon, of 44. Contribution from Aaron Jones, 36 of 32. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 played his part, but in the end, not good enough to cross over that chase. Look at that Ronnie Talukdar striker, 155 with 68 as an opener. Then there were in contribution from Jones, 36, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 28, 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 29. But in the end, just too many on the board. They only managed to score 190 for 7. Partnership, the best one was Jones and Aaron Jones and Ronnie Talukdar, 80 of 57. Yes, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 and 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃, when they smashed this 42 of 19 deliveries, they would have thought that they're in with a chance to win. Not the case.
The bowlers all toiled and toiled hard. 2 wickets to the 𝗏𝗏, to the Chisara, 1 apiece to 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and Mozadek. They bowled well together as partnerships and enable their team to come out with a victory.
Yeah, chase was never easy. 𝗂𝗄𝗃 and was the first one to go. Very, very unlucky. But then some glorious shots from Ronnie Talukdar. Zakir was a disappointment. Oh, nearly missed a stumping chance. They added 80 of 57. Aaron Jones and Ronnie Talukdar. Some cracking shots. Deft touches. Also down the ground when he picked up his 50, Ronnie Talukdar. Good use of the feet. Smashed it down the ground. He wanted to repeat it by not going down the wicket. Skied it up. And what a good catch of his own bowling. 𝗬𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃. I think that was the turning point when he uprooted the off stump of Ronnie Talukdar. He tried hard, but in the end, not enough. Some smashing shots from 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, trying to repeat that couple of boundaries, getting dismissed in that fashion. Yeah, too late from Shinwari. That was under the wicket for Mustafizur Rahman, and then the wicket keeper throwing it in the right direction and on time to get a run out. Right, 196 for 6 ended up winning ways for Dhaka Capitals. They restricted Sylhet Strikers for 190 to give them a win by 6 runs. Let's head down to Shamim Chaudhary. Yeah, important points for Dhaka Capitals. They go on top of Sylhet Strikers. Similar points, but the net run rate better than Sylhet. Still have a lot of work to be done because the top 4, Rangpur, Borishal, Chittagong and Khulna, obviously Rajshahi with the net run rate just under Khulna at number 5 will make life difficult for the rest of the teams. Right, that's where it stands at the moment. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with the presentation.
বাংলাদেশ প্রিমিয়ার লিগ 2025 7টি দলের জমজমাট লড়াইয়ে মাতবে পুরো দেশ। দেখতে চোখ রাখুন টি স্পোর্টস নেটওয়ার্কে।